Hello everyone, this is Mark and here to give the commentary on this week's market. So last week I didn't do any commentary, largely because I think the movement of the market has not been very ideal, and of course on my position, some of them I'm still in my previous positions that I talked about last week, correct? So but the previous week not much movement going on, so nothing much to update. And like I said, is actually May period onwards, so tends to be a little bit more sideways to a bit like in correction mood in most of the situation lah. But as of current situation for the S&P 500, we can see that it's very choppy. The candles are actually much smaller, and it's a much more sideways and a volatile environment to trade lah. So just be careful, right? During this period, try to reduce your long positions, not so much lah. Of course, you can still trade if the opportunity arises, but just be aware of the current market now. Okay, so you can see the S&P 500 now is about 10:45. So the US market has been open for about an hour and 15 minutes. And you can see that the green line, which is the 50-day moving average, is still in uptrend. So doesn't mean that the price cannot correct, all right? But we just want to put most of our trades on the long side if possible lah. But like I said, just because of the period itself and the seasonals, just reduce your position size so as not to put yourself in too much danger in this period lah. It's a very difficult period to trade usually lah, huh? But definitely there are still opportunities around. So like I updated you guys 2 weeks back, right? My position in UNH, my entry was 75 61, and I took two positions. I took three positions, and I took 2/3 of them off. All right, at this big bar over here. All right, so one-to-one risk, I've taken off two positions, which is fantastic, and my stop is actually at break even now, so which is actually right at this place, 75.60 ish, and waiting for it to hit the break even stop loss if it happens. But if not, I want to ride the position as far as I can to maximize this particular trade itself lah. And the hallmark of good trading, like I've said many times before, is to write your winners if there is any, and if you are wrong, then you must get out quickly lah. So do not be too hesitant to exit your positions lah, especially once you have taken most of the chunk out, the big chunk of the position out of the initial trade. You should actually let the trade do its magic lah. If it can continue to run maybe to the 80s, or maybe towards the high itself, $83.50 odd, then this will be a very, very phenomenal trade. So don't try to guess where the market is going because you can only, it's like playing poker, all right? You know your cards, all right? So you play your cards, but that doesn't mean that you have double aces. You will definitely do very well lah, because anything can happen in the market, and you can be very surprised lah. All right, most of the problem arises when you think that you are smarter than the market, and you think that you have some arbitrary edge over the market, which is definitely not true. Okay, so trading is simple but not easy to execute, and you have to struggle with yourself in terms of human nature. That means your own what you call personality. I believe humans are generally very bad traders and investors lah. Okay, it's just the way it is, because we tend to be very emotional. So it pays when you have rules in your trading. Just formulate your own rules and make sure they make sense to you, so that during bad situations you will not make the wrong decisions lah. That's what I think is beneficial for you guys. Okay, so UNH, I'm still in the trade of my last position, and hopefully it can continue to run up. Today it's been quite good. Today it's up about 1% and odd. And so the next trade, which is Dollar General, which I also told you guys I traded, right? This one, it has I already got out at break even, which is right around here, 55.42 lah. So my initial trade or entry was here, okay, and then it went pop up, all right, so 1:1, I took off 2 positions out of the 3. So I have no stress on this, and unfortunately it hit my break-even stop loss. So I made 2 positions out of 3. The last position is a break-even. All right. So some of you might ask, hey, how come Mark you actually take profit so pretty quickly lah? All right. I mean not super quick, but sometimes it can happen within a day, the next day, or next 3 to 4 days itself. And my answer to this is that you won't know whether the market will come back down again like this. So it's prudent to actually take your risk off. Just once you have made some profits, right, it's good to take some risk off the table lah, so that you will not be so stressed with this position lah. Okay, like I said, repeated many times to especially my students also. Once you take 2/3 of your position off, right, when it's 1-to-1 risk, then you practically have no stress on the last position because you have made most of the bulk of the money in the first 2 positions already, and so you are more likely to let the stock itself move lah. Because if you just take all of your profits here and then you miss out on the move from maybe from here all the way to $60 plus, then your trades will not be on average, right? If you take 5 trades, maybe you lose 3 trades, right? Then you probably be at a deficit lah, rather than a gain, because in trading, like I said, you need to write your winners lah, if there is any. So you need to give the stock the potential to fulfill its what it's supposed to do lah. And but then again, you also manage risk at the same time. So like what I'm doing now, once it hits the break-even stop loss, then you get out. All right, and you move on to the next stock and hunt for another one. And that's my style of trading the US markets itself. Okay, so Dollar General. So what I've been trading recently is the stocks I'm looking at. I'm looking at VRSK, which is this, Various Analytics. I'm looking at Costco, not the Singapore Costco, but the US Costco, COSTCO. And I'm looking at Tesla also. I'm looking at Visa. So for this week, these are the stocks I'm looking at, which I feel has some potential. For maybe this week or the next week, depends on how they move lah. I think they are some of the stocks that are with higher potential. So VRSK I've entered yesterday, all right, at 60.80. So now I'm in the money about 20 cents. So 60.80 will be here. Okay, 60.80. Okay, so 60.80, and let me just pull this up, the 30-minute chart up. Yep, so this was my entry position. Okay, my stop loss is actually somewhere around here, 58.86. All right, and I'm looking to take half. I'm looking to take 1/3 of my position when it's half risk lah. So half risk would be somewhere around actually here. Okay, about close to about $62 lah. I need to see my spreadsheet again to take a look at it. But this is the trade I entered yesterday. I'm not sure if it will work out, but I have actually reduced my entry size already due to this volatile period. And the other one is Costco. I'm actually looking at an entry point for Costco. Okay, hopefully it will pull back and show some strength lah. Then I'll definitely get in with a short-term momentum turn. And Tesla is also very interesting, right? Tesla has been in a very strong down move since March. So a lot of people who have bought around the $200 have been struggling massively lah. Okay, and I think that Tesla is showing some form of strength now in accordance to the market. All right, and I'll probably be looking at a short-term momentum turn. Okay, in fact, I think there's a possibility of entry of a position right over here lah. Probably about 195 or etc. So I've actually missed it already, but we will see whether the stock will make a pullback. All right, and if there's a short-term momentum turn, then definitely I'll be looking at this, because I think the stops are pretty well defined at 176. So I think this can be a potentially good trade lah, because the earnings have passed already. So the next earnings will be pretty far away, probably around yeah. So the next earnings, right, would probably be around August, 6th of August. So potential for the stock to move, definitely. And seems pretty alright. Okay, the last one I'm looking at is actually Visa. Alright, the credit card. Alright, so for Visa it's the same thing. I'm actually looking for a short-term momentum turn also, and then I'll enter because I think Visa is a very strong stock and it has the potential to hit the highs again, definitely. Of course, I won't know whether it will hit the extreme high here at 230, but it seems that the potential is definitely there for the stock to move. So we will take a look and see how the market moves. As for Singapore stocks, I'm not looking at it at the current moment. Just be aware of all the penny stocks if you're actually in it because they seem to be pretty weak now. And if I see anything more interesting, I'll actually take a look. Oh yeah, for like my NOV positions, all these I'm out already. Yeah. Okay, I'm out already, and you see this one has retraced, but I'm out of the position already. And General Electric, I'm also still in because this thing has been slowly moving up, but I don't care because it's my last 1/3 of the position, and I'll just let it ride as far as possible as I can. Okay, so right now not much opportunity I would say, and it's quite a scary environment I would say for now. So just be careful, all right, of your trades, and be more selective in what you trade. I think it will benefit you guys and help you guys a lot. All right. So if there's any questions, you can feel free to email me. All right. Find me. My website is actually at sharesage.com. You can sign up for the newsletter. If I put in any new videos, I'll send you guys an update. And if you're interested in my program, just take a look. My programs, I'm definitely cutting down already because I think it's very taxing to keep doing this program because I give a lot of my insights and for the day, and it's quite tiring okay, but I'll try to hold a class probably around mid-June if possible during the World Cup period. If you are interested, just hit the contact page and drop me an email, your email and name, with a message that you're interested in the course, and I'll slot you in whether there is a slot for the course or not. Okay, I'll just keep you guys updated accordingly. So I guess that's all. If I see anything next week, I'll definitely post for you. And just trade safe and keep healthy. All right. Thanks.